Okay, I think I'm going to get started, folks. Here we go. Like I said, for those of you that just arrived, I'm going to try to mute you folks at the beginning of the songs. But between songs, feel free to say hi or chat or whatever moves you. And if it gets really problematic, I might just have to mute everybody. But and you can mute yourselves and unmute yourselves for the time being. Anyway, now normally I would say DeanZine LiveStream. DeanZine LiveStream. DeanZine LiveStream. DeanZine. Hi everybody, welcome to my first ramshackled slipshod Zoom production. Much as I love StreamYard, I just thought it would be really nice to see all you folks for the first time. And and this is your all request show. I put it together a set list from your top 3 choices, and I had to kind of add some, host curating to it because there were a lot of ties. But I hope it pleases you folks, and I might throw in 1 or 2 of my own. But here's a start. One last admit. There's a lot of you folks. Imagine that. Got a rich man's dream. I'm gonna swap my taxi on a limousine while I put it all away. Got a poor man's needs, beans in the bucket, and love in the sheets, and your sandy eyes, making it all alright. Something's calling on me. And I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I'm going, I got no place to be. Honey, keep me company. Woke peacefully in a town somehow in New Jersey in my mama's arms, rocking to the radio. I sing myself to sleep. An apartment 4 in building G, gotta lock the door, gotta hide the key. Oh baby, I'm free. Don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I'm going, I got no place to be. Honey, keep me company. Maybe one day I'll be a famous man with an LA tan, a million fans, and a catamaran floating movie stars. Maybe one day I'll be a bum in the gutter with a bottle in my hand, and your sandy eyes, making it all alright, making it all alright, making it all alright. Okay. That's excellent. Thank you, folks. So you could hear everything okay? Balance is all right?
It's good.
Yeah, it was great.
Excellent. I'm pleased to hear it. Excellent. All right. Well, I welcomed the few people that just joined, and thanks for waiting between songs. And again, it's a pleasure to see everybody. I am going to continue. What the heck did I just do? Oh, I forgot to. Hold on a second. Great. Here we go. Here's the next song in our all request list. Okay, I have to say something really ridiculous, is that 15 minutes before this Zoom started, a circuit breaker went out because I turned on the air conditioner because it's really warm down here. The whole system went down. And fortunately, it went down before the Zoom, because otherwise it would have been a mild disaster. But things worked out, and you're here.
How you feel right now? I agree, Mark. Yeah, Dan, you've got such a good focus on this.
Okay, I'm going to mute everybody again. Keep in mind that everyone can hear you when you're talking, unless you mute yourself, or I will wind up muting everybody. But you can unmute yourselves, unless you get really rowdy and raucous, in which case all bets are off. Anyway, here we go. This is another request of you guys. Humor me. Humor me. Don't take what I say too seriously. It's not that I am insincere. I really do mean everything I say. It's just that every time you're near, I get carried away. Humor me. Humor me. Anytime I get a little silly, please try not to be dismayed. You know it's really not my fault. Just take everything I say with a grain of salt. You see, underneath this cynical exterior, there's a child in me waiting for the chance to prove that all my logic is inferior to romance. Humor me. Humor me. Don't be frightened by the things you see. Sure, I know infatuation's all it is, just a stage I'm going. So don't be overcome by your defenses. And you can even make believe you love me too. And I'll humor you.
Yeah, I love that one.
Well done.
Very nice. Oops. Okay. Moving along. I gotta get an earpiece that actually fits, but for the moment. Hey, the Chans and all the kids in the background. Nice to see you, folks. I'll do my endeavor to keep my expletives to a minimum. Meanwhile, let's see here. Oh, I need a cape on. I can't tell you how strange it is to prepare for a concert in my house, in the basement. Because, you know, when I'm on the road touring, you get into a routine, and you know, I get to vocalize every day and warm up my voice. But you know, I'm home. I'm just home, hanging out, and you know, doing whatever I got to do. And so then to walk downstairs and to see all you guys is kind of a surprise. I gotta say. Okay, let me let in some folks. Hey, folks who were waiting. Sorry I kept you in the waiting room during the last song, but you are all welcome, and nice to see you. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna keep doing. There you go. And I'm gonna continue onward. Sorry for all these pregnant pauses. Well, most of you heard me describe this song, which I wrote when I was going to City College. I was still living in New Jersey at the time, at home in Paramus, and commuting by bus every day. And so every day I'd go through the George Washington Bridge bus station, and there was a population of homeless women who pretty much resided in the bus station. And they were very proud, very defiant. They didn't want anyone feeling sorry for them. In fact, if you said anything nice, they would promptly curse at you and you know, express their annoyance. But like I say, they were just being themselves. The shopping bag ladies, they live in the terminal waiting room, patiently whiling their hours away, desperately keeping their demons at bay, making up lies about times that were good, extolling the virtues of motherhood, staunchly defending their sanity, clutching one last shred of vanity, fixing her kerchief she wears in her hat, covered in posies and lilacs and blues and in reds. Pity me, don't pity me, you beautiful bastard boy. I'll be just how I am. I'll be just how I am. Shopping bag ladies, it's not that well known, but they're really in vogue. Latest in fashions, the taste is so true. Sweat socks and sneakers, a sweater or two. Safely behind the walls they have made, secure in their brown paper barricades, worldly possessions will not have to lose, lightweight emotional refuse. They rant and they rave, they're mad and they're crazy, and that's how they stay free. Don't pity me, don't pity me, you beautiful bastard boy. I'll be just how I am. I'll be just how I am. Shopping bag ladies, hard to believe, but once they were children.
Excellent.
So nothing's distorting or breaking up, no strange sounds other than me thinking. Hey, Charlotte. Hey there, guys.
Sounds
See
great.
everybody.
I love that song.
What request? Well done.
Okay. All right. Well, this is another request. Again, when my system crashed because my air conditioner was on 15 minutes before showtime, all my settings and songs that I had standing by were wiped, but I'm going to, one by one, reconnect them just in case I need it. So, all right, well, this is a strange experience for me when I got a phone call from a good friend Andy, in London, saying, "Dean, something strange is going on in the UK. You need to know about." And here, one second. Let me just. Let's see if Andy's here. There's so many of you. That's just remarkable. Well, you know what? I'll never succeed. If you're there, Andy, just say hi. Otherwise, I'll catch it in a bit. Yeah, he said, something's going on here you need to know about. And I said, what's up? He says, well, there's a band outside of Liverpool called Half Man, Half Biscuit. They've written a song. They have a best-selling EP. It's called The Bastard Son of Dean Friedman. Now, as you can imagine, I was a little surprised at this and skeptical. I didn't think it was actually a thing. I thought he was just pulling my leg until I arrived at Heathrow Airport, and he had the disc there in his hand. I should have brought it with me. I could hold it up. And there it was, The Bastard Son of Dean Friedman, at which point I got a little concerned, because after all, I'm Dean Friedman. But I finally listened to this, and after doing the math, I calculated that Nigel Blackwell, he's the lead singer-songwriter for Half Man Biscuit, in order for me to have sired him, I would have had to have done so when I was 7. Now, granted, I was a precocious child, but not that precocious. Anyway, I finally listened to it, and I hope all of you have listened to it because it's really hilarious. Nigel's a great songwriter, and Half Man, Half Biscuit are a kicking band. So anyway, here was my repost, because I swore even then that one day I would exact my revenge. I used to say extract my revenge until my son Sam pointed out to me that actually that's not the correct expression. You don't extract revenge, you exact revenge. So if anyone was wondering about that, now you know. Once there was a humble baker, spent all day making buns and cakes, rolls and loaves and bread and muffins. He loved his work, but it wasn't enough. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That'll teach me to not have a co-host. Okay. So he longed to offer up his heart to not just any tart, but one of substance and of virtue. But suitable candidates were oh so few. Oh, Nigel Blackwell, pray please do tell, how could your parents risk it? Baker's son born of a bun, half a man, half a biscuit. He gently took her from the oven, sweet scent set off ways of loving. His eyes beheld her flaky crust. He thought, I mustn't, but I must. Alas, Nigel's dad could not resist her. He held her close and then he kissed her. Before another word was uttered, his mama's buns were buttered. Oh, Nigel Blackwell, pray please do tell, how could your parents risk it? Baker's son born of a bun, half a man, half a biscuit. So please mark this poignant tale next time you see baked goods for sale, which proves true love defies convention, leads to couplings we can't mention. So it comes as no surprise, the needy baker's dough did rise. Some may scoff the rise pride and scorn. From such forbidden love, Nigel was born. Oh, Nigel Blackwell, pray please do tell, how did your parents risk it? Make the son born of a bun, half a man, half a man, half a man, half a biscuit.
Love it.
Thank you.
I like that one.
Love it.
So letting some more few folks in there, hello, latecomers. Welcome. Sorry that I kept you out in the waiting room during the song, but you're all welcome to be here. It's nice to see everybody. And there's the Hearst. Hey guys, nice to see you.
Hiya, Dean.
This is kind of nice seeing everybody. StreamYard is fun where I can flash all my graphics and whatnot, but this is a nice change of pace. And I'll just see, look, just take a moment to just say hi, all these good folks. Look at you all in your homes across the pond. I notice there's some of you that are probably have your cameras off, and I assume you're in your pajamas or completely naked, and that's fine. But I'm glad you could join us well.
We're eating our dinner, so it's just like the crooked billet.
Well, wait, I missed that. Say it again.
We're eating our dinner, so it's a bit like going to the crooked billet to see you.
Oh, exactly. There you go. That's a yeah. Well, could be. Maybe I'll mark it a Dinner and Dean concert next time around.
Thank you.
So let's see. Hey Kev, good to see you, pal, and stand by for a little bit. I'll give you a heads up. Let's see here.
The name of your charity, please, Bruce.
It's the Mighty Center for Cancer here in April.
Okay, I'm going to mute you again and figure out what to do next.
Thank you, Fran.
The Gingerbread Charity.
Thank you very much.
Well, here's another that you folks requested, which has seemed more appropriate in these odd times as well. I heard you feeling under the weather. I really hope you're feeling much better soon. I wasn't even sure as to whether I ought to even bother you with this silly tune. And then I thought, hey, it doesn't matter. Either way, it'll make you feel glad, or else you'll find it so annoying. It'll help to distract you from your troubles. And all I want to say is that we hope and pray you're gonna be okay. It's just another one. Anyway, you see me? Just another one. A little. I can't believe I did that. Bear with me a second. I'm embarrassed to say I distracted myself, and I'm gonna go find it real quick so I don't mess it up again. My humble apologies. Okay. No excuses, but because I can't turn the air conditioner on because it blew a fuse and would crash the whole concert, it's getting warmer and warmer. And at some point, I may have to take all my clothes off. But with your permission, I'm going to start that one again. I heard you feeling under the weather. I really hope you're feeling much better soon. I wasn't even sure as to whether I ought to even bother you with this silly tune. Then I thought, hey, it doesn't matter. Either way, it'll make you feel glad, or else you'll find it so annoying. It'll help to distract you from your troubles. And all I want to say is that we hope and pray you're gonna be okay. It's just another one of life's little dramas. Gee, you look good in those pajamas. Even though I know it's not exactly what you had in mind when you said you wanted a break from the daily grind. Even so, you know, it could have been a whole lot worse. Then I had to come up with a whole other verse. And by the way, I think I'm in love with your nurse. She seems like a caring person. Now listen. All I want to say is that we hope and pray you're gonna be okay. Anyway, you seem a little tired. Better try and get some rest as required. Is anything you need, just say the word. No matter how ridiculous or absurd. Well, then enough of this chit-chat. Guess it's time for me to go. Don't worry, I'll look after your damn cat. And I'll be back tomorrow. And all I want to say is that we hope and pray you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
Lovely song, Dean.
Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to make my way over to the keyboard. And so I'm going to mute you all again for a little bit. Hold on. I'm going to try to bring my mouse with me. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, well, I can kind of control things from here. Oh, there's my giant mic. Bear with me a second.
We love the giant mic.
I appreciate that. It's just, it's also makes it hard to hear you guys, folks, and everything like that. Okay, so now one unusual thing about okay, let's see. Oh no, this is right. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, okay. Now, I'm gonna play. If I go like this, is the keyboard loud enough, or too loud, or too soft?
Fine. I look forward to hearing all about it. It sounds good.
Sounds good? All right, that's good. Hold on, Charlotte, what were you saying?
Sounds good. Yeah,
Thank you,
it's good level.
All right, then I will persist and continue. I'm going to mute you again. Wow, the wonders of telecommunication. You know, as clumsy as all this is, it's kind of mind-boggling that we're all having this, virtual gig, and you guys are just where you are, all over the place. Anyway, sorry, I'm going to try not to think about it. I'm just going to...
It's better than not being able to talk to anyone.
That's right. So,
it doesn't matter, just as long as I can see it, Emma.
That's right. I'm going to mute you all again, so stand by, okay? Yeah, it was interesting getting your requests because a lot of people, I think, assumed that all the hits were going to be requests. So a lot of people chose deeper tracks in the album, which was nice. And this next song I'm about to play, curiously, was the second most requested song after Woman of Mine, oddly enough. And so anyway, I just sort of enjoyed the fact that you guys appreciate it because it's one of my favorites. And, you know, it was never a single, it never really got any release or airplay, but I guess you took it to your hearts. Autumn seems awful lonely here whenever we think of you. Last night the sky was purple and we wanted to share the view. Leaves on the trees are turning and the woods are all ablaze. The smell of the timber burning in the fireplace. Sunday we woke up early and we drove out to Tice's Farms, gorging ourselves on all the cider and donuts we could fit into both our arms, picking out penny candy in the country store, till we collapsed on the porch with our bellies sore. So what's it like to be on your own? A Roman vagabond away from home in search of some forgotten door. Is it half as good as it sounds? Tell me, have you really found the peace and calm we've all been looking for? Freckles still misses you, she always sleeps on the floor in your room. Ruth says she smells, but you know it's just her very unique perfume. Tree in the back bore apples, but they're green and full of worms. Guess we'll sit tight and wait until the cider turns. Everyone sends their love, they still don't really believe you're gone. Everyone's jealous of this crazy odyssey that you're on, hoping this finds you happy and healthy and sane. Pray that your strength will ease you through the growing pain. So what's it like to be on your own? A Roman vagabond away from home in search of some forgotten door. Is it half as good as it sounds? Tell me, have you really found the peace and calm we've all been looking for?
So you're trying to be.
Brilliant. Love it.
Superb.
That's something I wrote for my little sister when she spent a year on a kibbutz in Israel, and I hadn't written in a long time. And whenever I sing that chorus, though, part of me gets a little tickled because a childhood friend who grew up listening to the music confessed one day that he, for years, he thought that it was when I was singing about a Roman vagabond, that it was a guy from Rome, some Roman warrior. Vagabond. So, in terms of misunderstood or misheard lyrics, that's one. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. I'm going to give this one a shot, and I haven't played this in a long time, but it's a song that kind of always cracks me up. Which sometimes. When I write a song, inadvertently, it'll even if it's fanciful or just something I imagined, on more than one occasion, the things that I write about come to pass down the line, maybe years later. And I have to be careful of that because, when I wrote this song, it was expressing a desire to have this kind of marginal middle-class life. And little did I know what, in reality, that meant was that marginal, I'd be very at the bottom of the middle class. And so I have to be careful about being too prescient in my songwriting. But in any case, I want to have a big backyard. I want to have a sandbox and swings. I want to have a welcome mat and a porcelain cat and a doorbell that rings. I want to have a burglar alarm to keep my family from harm. I want to be marginal middle class. I want to be respectable middle class. I want to hire a kid to cut the grass. I want to be marginal middle class. I want to join the local lodge. I want to have a 2-car garage. I want to do a high school play with the PTA. I want to drive a new Dodge. I want to have a steady job. I want to eat corn on the cob. I want to be marginal middle class. I want to be respectable middle class. I want to hire a kid to cut the grass. I want to be marginal middle class. I don't want to have a lot of dough. I just want to be your average Joe. I want to have just enough to see an occasional Broadway show. I want to have I want to have a swimming pool. I want to have a couple of kids, that happened. I want to have a motorbike and a dog named Mike and 2 guinea pigs, no guinea pigs. I want to have a library card. I don't want to have to work too hard. I want to be, honey, can we eat out tonight? Middle class. I want to be, Daddy Roger, punch me in the nose. Middle class. I want to live right near the overpass. I want to be marginal middle class. I want to be marginal middle class.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's, thanks for asking me that, because it's one of those things I hadn't asked in a while. So, Bear, Sammy, I just want to let some more people in.
Who's the person in the tunnel?
Hey, welcome.
Really good.
Greetings from Long Island, everybody.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, cool background.
We'll just amuse ourselves then.
Someone knows how to use the Zoom effects.
Marginal middle class.
Yay, Mark.
Was that an encore?
Glass of wine looks good.
Well, it's that time of day over here.
It's too early here. Still on water.
I like your house, Aloha Pete.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my fault. Party to show up.
Nice effects.
I wrote this song when I was living in the Bronx. with my good friend Brett and Warren, who cut the legs off of our kitchen table, and Brett's cats. And I was trying to grow some pot seeds in my window, and every time the leaves were coming out, and I thought I'd had success nurturing these little plants, Brett's cats would eat the leaves. And so this, even though, you know, songwriters use metaphors, sometimes we're quite literal. Potted plants hanging down from the ceiling, creeping up my windowsill. If the cats don't get 'em, the winter wind will. I am a fool and I water them every day. Have some faith in what's his name. The deck is stacked and just the same, I'd rather lose a hand of hearts, I swear, than to win a round of solitaire. Both of us drink from a fountain of feeling, waiting for the blood to spill. If the doubts don't get us, and the apathy will. But I'm a fool and I worship you every day. Have some faith in what's his name. The deck is stacked, but just the same, I'd rather lose a hand of hearts, I swear, than to win a round of solitaire. Both of us drink from a fountain of feeling, thinking, hiding the hurt or fighting and bickering, thinking that we've had our fill. If the lies don't do it, then the honesty will. But I'm a fool and I water you every day. Have some faith in what's his name. The deck is stacked, but just the same, I'd rather lose a hand of hearts, I swear, than to win a round of solitaire.
Spot on.
Amazing. Really amazing.
Thank you.
Great piano.
Well done, Dean. Great song.
It's lovely.
Thank you, folks.
Well done.
Nice one.
And let's see. You got muted again. All right, well, this song is a favorite because despite getting banned and all that nonsense and not getting the airplay that I always felt it deserved, it persisted and insisted on being heard. And so anyway, well, you know what? You've all heard the story. So I will just add my disclaimer, which is that this song is off third album, Rumpled Romeo, and it's a teenage love song. And so it's about a young man who's smitten with the girl behind the counter. So this song is supposed to be sung by a teenage boy, as opposed to, me. But because I wrote it, I'm going to sing it.
Together, Dean.
With a McDonald's girl, she had the smile of innocence, so tender and warm. I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. I leave from softball practice every night. It's getting dark, but the golden arches light up the way. I turn the corner at the traffic light. I count my money and then I rehearse what I'm gonna say. Like a quarter of fries, cheese. I love the light in your eyes. Will you go out with me, please? I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She has a smile of innocence, oh so tender and warm. I am in love with a McDonald's girl. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. She doesn't try to impress anyone. She doesn't act real tough like all the other girls that I know. She don't treat me like a simpleton. She's not afraid to be the only other virgin I know. And as I head for the door, the movement catches her eye. My heart begins to soar. She's only 15 years old and I'm in love with her so. I am in love with the McDonald's girl. She has a smile of innocence, oh so tender and warm. I am in love with the McDonald's girl. She's an angel in a polyester uniform. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. There she stands behind the register, taking orders from the Saddle River Little League. They knew how much I wanted her. The homeroom teacher would have to send them home for a week. So I head for the door, the movement catches her eye. My heart begins to soar. She smiles and waves goodbye. McDonald's girl. She has the smile of innocence, oh so tender and warm. I am in love with the McDonald's girl. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. She is an angel in a polyester uniform. She is an angel in a polyester uniform.
Nice one, Dean.
Thank you. Let's let a few more people in.
Top man, Dean.
That's brilliant, Dean.
Your big mic back.
Alrighty.
Hey Dean, can you sing the version that I asked you to sing?
I'm not quite sure. Well, said the rocking chair. It's been a while since I've seen such stark despair. Who told you life was fair? Whoa, said the radio. Sit, there's some things you ought to know. There's little you can do to stop the pain, and it's gonna happen time and time again. So just remember, even though it sounds insane, it's impossible to ever love somebody in vain. Alright, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. No, said the balcony. If it's pity you want, don't come to me. No, nothing comes for free. Yes, said the coffee cup. Maybe now is the time to act grown up. If you feel like your world is crashing in, simply dial up your nearest kith or kin. You open up and let them in, you'll discover that you probably make it through once again. Alright, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Hey, said the tabletop. Don't be making like you're anything you're not. Make do with what you got. Don't forget, said the cuckoo clock. Any parts you need, we've got in stock. Take a look at the place you call your home. You're reflected in all the things you own, and the seeds of reason you have sown. They're a measure of a part of you that's already grown. Alright, it's gonna be alright. 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 Alright.
Just makes you smile.
Hooray!
So you're all still here. That's nice.
Yeah. A glass of wine or a cup of tea?
It's
God, Jenny.
You should be joining all the rest of us with a glass of wine.
Well, you know what? Then this concert would never actually end.
Who's laughing?
Here's some wine.
Just play every song you've ever written.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I was trying to compile this set list. I thought to myself, I wrote a lot of songs. You had a lot of requests.
Drinking gin.
Let me tell you, I purposely left that bottle of gin upstairs for just that reason. Bear with me just a second.
Let's see if you've got some left.
Hold on, I'm just going to mute you guys a little bit.
It looks like all the English people are pissheads.
Correct.
Calm down, Lee.
Oh, yes.
I'm a lucky guy. Got a wife just as sweet as apple pie. Well, sometimes she can be a little tart, but I cannot lie. I'm a lucky guy. I'm a lucky guy. Don't have much money and I don't know why. 'Cause I work real hard and God knows I try. Even so, I'm a lucky guy. I am a lucky guy. I'm a fortunate son of a gun. You might have $1 billion, but your life's not half as fun. I'm a lucky guy. Wake up every morning, I can see the sky. The sun may not be shining now, but it will be by and by. And I know I'm a lucky guy. But sometimes it seems I'm just barely squeaking by. And I catch a glimpse of my sweetheart out of the corner of my eye. And I know I'm a lucky guy. I've had my share of troubles, I've had my share of woes. But when all is said and done, one thing for sure I know, I'm a lucky guy. Got my friends and family nearby. Well, some guys have a little luck, but mine's in vast supply. And I'm a lucky guy. May not be that visible to the naked eye, but I have been so blessed I cannot deny I'm a lucky guy. Though there are days it seems most everything's gone wrong, I guess I could complain. Instead I'd sing this song. I'm a lucky guy. There's nothing I really need that I can't buy. I've got food and drink to fill me up and shelter to stay dry. Truth be told, I'm a lucky guy. And I don't take it for granted, and I'll tell you why. 'Cause I know it could all be gone in the blink of an eye. And I'm a lucky guy.
Brilliant, we love it.
Let me see all you good folks and see who's out there. There's a hello, and I see Kim Cafferty and Steve Streeting and Lee, Dan, and Lisa, and Michael Shaw, and Laura Thorns, and Stephen, and Al Ball, and Peter, and Rob, and Don, and Andrew, and Dawn, and Kevin, and I do feel like that girl in Romper Room. And wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I think. Hold on a second. Are those the socks? Hold on. Wait a minute. Can I hear you, socks? Oh, and I don't hear the socks yet. Wait a second. Bear with me a second, and also let me just.
How's about that? Can you hear us now?
Perfect. That's great. Hey, Socks, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. Oh,
it is wonderful to hear you, Socks. I'm so glad you could join us.
It's wonderful to be here. Wonderful to be here. Sorry, we were a bit late. We had a technical problem.
Really? You got caught on the line. Is that what happened?
Something like that.
All right. Well, listen. You know what, Socks? I'm so glad that you joined me. Bear with me a second. I didn't give you any warning, but if I can, there's this next song that I want to try and locate. Like I said, my whole computer system.
Right, son, see you later. I'll see you through the week.
Okay, hold on. Let me just calm down, everybody. Okay, here's what I was looking for. Okay. Now, if I could ask everyone to settle down, because I want to invite the Socks to help me out on this next song. All right?
And Hersey is
So, are you still there, Socks?
We are still here. Can you hear us?
I can hear you fine, but there are other people talking, so I'm going to mute everybody else, Socks. But as soon as I mute everybody, could you unmute yourself again? Hold on.
All right. Okay. Well, tell me
So I muted everybody, and if you, Socks, could unmute yourself, or just talk, that might work. Socks. Oh, no, you got to unmute yourself somehow. No, I still don't hear you. Whatever you did before.
Hello, what do I do?
Hold on. Everyone else be quiet, please. Waiting for the Socks. Nope, not hear the Socks. Humble apologies. That's my mistake. That didn't work. Hold on. Bear with me a second. And
There you go. Can you hear us
there we
now?
go. Thank you, Socks. I'm so pleased.
Don't want to give away too many tricks of the trade, but it's very hard to use a laptop when you're Socks.
I can imagine that, and you know, because sometimes I try to pick things up with my toes, and I'm not very successful at it, and that's not even with my socks on. Anyway, because you're here, Socks, I couldn't think of anyone more appropriate to help me out on this next song. You up for some singing?
Well, yes. Could one of us dress up? One of us has just found out he's got a costume. I don't know whether this will be appropriate. I'm a waiter. He's a waiter.
Oh, excellent. Okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, here we go. All right, then let me start out with this here, and it's the Socks joining me on a song from the second album, and here we go. 4 in the morning.
What'll you have?
Well, I'm in the mood for a corned beef and rye with a tomato.
Tomato.
Tomato or tomato?
Tomato.
And some coleslaw on the side. I'm really glad that you tripped on the curb, or we might have never met. It was a sight you looked all perturbed, helpless and sopping wet. Aw, how do you feel?
I'm fine.
That's good. I gotta adjust my earpiece. I'm not quite sure what you did.
Who gets the iced tea? Over for him there.
It's very strange. Being with you makes me feel like a kid. How did you like the movie you saw?
I think the plot was kind of thin.
I'll say. I'm so confused, there's so much to ask, I don't know where to begin. I know we only met today. There's so much I wanna.
You're wrong.
What do you mean?
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We met yesterday.
Oh, ba ba ba. Now, where are you from?
Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah, great accent.
How long have you lived here?
Oh, about 2 or 3 months. You almost done? That's his line.
Okay, that's right. Let's hear some more about your career. Where'd that waitress or waiter disappear?
I'm here.
Are you prepared for cheesecake or not?
I'm feeling kind of full.
I know you probably hear it a lot, but you're very beautiful.
Did not see that coming.
Oh, baby, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm just real happy.
Look in your eyes.
I told you, I'm really happy.
You're still happy, that's good. Oh, come on. That's no reason to cry.
Hey, listen, pal, if you don't like cheesecake, how's about some pie?
Well, I don't know how you feel about this. Maybe it's premature. I got this peculiar feeling inside. Not right now, I'm not really sure. I'm either in love or it's something I ate, 'cause I never felt this way before. And that's the truth.
Louis, there's a weirdo at table 4 in the back. He's singing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Socks.
Thank you.
The Scottish Full Sail Sock Puppet Theater. Joining me on Deli Sock. Well, I want to say, Socks, you now have joined legions of the Deli Girls and Deli Socks now. So, welcome to the Deli Club.
We're honored.
I'm honored that you could join me. Okay, so I'm going to mute you folks again. Someone's got the TV on, something. Okay, so here's another one, and this was, funnily enough, need some water here. This was the #1 requested song of all the hundreds of songs that I've written. And the reason I find that kind of funny is that this is one of the first songs I wrote as a teenager. I wrote this when I was 16. And even though I really didn't know much about what I was saying, I guess how I felt came through.
Gonna me a cave. I'm gonna.
Hold on, I think I hear some echoes, so I'm gonna have to mute everybody for a while, and I'm not gonna allow you to unmute them yourselves just for that. So I just didn't want to confuse everybody, so bear with me. Gonna find me a cave, gonna shut myself in the night, come out again. Gonna stay there till I rot in my grave. If someone comes and knocking, I just won't let them in. Oh, a woman of mine picked a mighty fine time to tell me that you're on your way. Now that I'm out of my mind, tell me how the hell I'm ever gonna make it through another day. Baby, there's just no way. I'm gonna rob me a bank, gonna get myself arrested and go to jail. Spend the rest of my life in a tank. If someone tries to help me, I'll refuse the bail. Oh, a woman of mine picked a mighty fine time to tell me that you're on your way. Now that I'm out of my mind, tell me how the hell I'm ever gonna make it through another day. Baby, there's just no way. I'm gonna go in my room, gonna turn off all the lights and crawl in bed like a caterpillar in a cocoon. Gonna hold my breath and make believe I'm dead. Oh, a woman of mine picked a mighty fine time to tell me that you're on your way. Now that I'm out of my mind, tell me how the hell I'm ever gonna make it through another day. Baby, there's just no way.
Got my name.
Love that song. Love it.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
Should do this again, Dean. It's good.
It's very, very
It's
good.
right.
Good idea.
That's very good.
Okay.
We've got doing a very funny face on the screen, Andrew.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. We'll settle down. I got some more songs to play for you. I know I'm running a little behind, but if you don't mind hanging out, I'll try to get through this set.
We're going nowhere.
They kiss my toothbrush in her apartment. She never complains. Hardly ever. And then jokingly she says, boy, it's been so long since I've held you. I nearly gave you up for dead. Nearly gave you up for dead. I nearly gave you up for dead. Just wanted to note some of the noisy folks. Lady, how come you understand? I can offer you nothing at all. This is more than I had planned. Lady, I am at your command. At least until morning comes, then I must be off again. I must be off again. But you know, I always talk about conscious decisions, about running my own life. Maybe I'm fooling myself. It's a role I like to play. 'Cause more often than not, I'm down here on the corner. I'm sorry I woke you. Do you feel like some company? Babe, I need a place to stay. Lady, how can you understand? I can offer you nothing at all. This is more than I had planned. Lady, I am at your command. At least until morning comes, then I must be off again. I must be off again. I sleep with a woman who thinks I'm a child. Maybe I am. No, that wouldn't surprise anyone. Suspect that much is true. But Lydia, if you only knew how much I love you. Did you know that I love you? It's the best that I can do. Lydia, how can you understand? I can offer you nothing at all. This is more than I had planned. Lydia, I'm at your command. At least until morning comes, then I must be off again. I must be off again.
Monday.
That's it. That's Monday.
All right, I'm gonna leave you unmuted for this next song because even though there's a delay, I'm gonna invite you to help me out on part of it. Okay, so try to behave yourselves during the verses. All right?
Behave yourselves.
Behave yourselves.
Yeah, you can do.
That is some reverb.
All right, settle down.
Where they tell you?
The Lusks live in a 5-bedroom house with 4 bathrooms and 4 reception suites.
Someone's radio or TV is on, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to mute you.
Please live in a...
Okay. But when you want to sing along, you give it a shot. Well, I was strutting by a hoochie bar on Jane Street, trying hard to dodge the doodle in my pants. When I heard footsteps behind me in the same beat, some joker went and grabbed my
ass. I spun around and said no. Oh.
Hold on. I love you guys, but if you're singing while I'm singing the verses, it's gonna, because of the delay, it's gonna totally throw me off. So I'm gonna try to trust you once again. Let me do it from the top, all right? Just wait till the chorus. Well, I was strutting by a hoochie bar on Jane Street, trying hard to dodge the dew in my path, when I heard footsteps behind me in the same beat, and some joker went and grabbed my ass. I turned around and said, now listen, honey, you must be mistaken. I mean, I'm sure I never saw your face before, and besides, this blushing bride's already taken. But he got down on his knees and he begged for more. He said, ooh, ooh, ah, do it again, pretty mama. First, let me thank you for letting me spank you. Little M-I-L's on is.
Little Mexico.
He said, now,
Listen,
honey, you must be mistaken. I mean, I'm sure I never saw your face before. And besides, this blushing bride's already taken. But he got down on his knees and he begged for more. He said, ooh, ooh, ah, do it again, pretty mama. We'll commit nameless sins. You can stick me with pins. You can deserve me, but not till you hurt me. How about just the ooh-oohs and the ahas, all right? Now, I tell you, I've heard my share of snide talk, but this kid was really acting kind of weird. And I would have left him kneeling on the sidewalk, but something in his smile looked so sincere. He said, ooh, 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 ah, do it again, pretty mama. We'll buy ice cream, I'll let you treat me. We'll play quacky, I'll let you beat me. Now, please don't think I'm just a shameless hussy. Still, I'd love to share the joy that I've found. And if you're still wondering, doesn't he or does he? Well, I just love to be gagged down, bound, you see. Oh, oh, do it again, pretty mama. I'll be the baby and you be the mommy. You can tap dance on my tummy, cradle in my ears and say don't let me, my mama, my cradle in my ears and and you can join me with this last bit. Well, wonderful job. You did great. Oh boy, I'm going to unmute you again for this next one, so settle down. Saturday fathers never win. They're punished each day of their lives for their horrible sin. They take you to the park and they watch you grow. Daddy, I know this isn't fair, but how can you love someone and not be there? Scooter, I can't come out and play. My daddy's coming today. He's taking us away. The city's gonna be here soon. I'll wait afternoon. My daddy's coming, it's Saturday. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Saturday fathers ache at the thought the children's affection can be easily bought. They take you, carry your picture, they show it to all their friends. Daddy, I wish to God I knew. How come I try so hard to be not like you? Scooter, I can't come out and play. My daddy's coming today. He's taking us away. Hey, listen, he's gonna be here soon. I'll wait all afternoon. My daddy's coming, it's Saturday. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Saturday children have no say. You tear out their guts and they grow up anyway. And the awful demands you make on our loyalty, Daddy, it's stuck inside my soul. How you make a choice like that and still be whole. Scooter, I can't come out and play. My daddy's coming today. He's taking us away. Hey, listen, he's gonna be here soon. I'll wait all afternoon. My daddy's coming, it's Saturday. Saturday, 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 Saturday.
Beautiful.
Brilliant, we love it.
Thank you, thank you.
I don't care, Sam, either.
I was only 4 when my father left home. Little baby sister, my mom and me. They were only children, they got married. How they gonna raise a family? Daddy got a job in a canned good factory, working like a fool day after day. Coming home to TV thrills and doctor bills till he had to take a cut in pay. He said, I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I was always trouble when I was in school. Someone always making me toe the line. Finally went and told the bastard where to go. He can get theirs, but he can't touch mine. I was in the army when I was 16. Oh, the rain, I thought it would never stop. Brought away an armload of souvenirs, and now you know I still can't find a job. I say I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. Help me, help me, help me, help me. I don't want to hurt. I have always done my best, but nothing seems to work. Nothing seems to work. I was never asking for charity, only that I get what I have earned, and that I be treated with respect. And God knows why, but you've still not learned. I am not a liar or insincere. I have always treated you people fair. There were times I turned my whole self inside out, but damn it, you never seem to care. Now I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough.
Wendy.
Thank you, thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you, folks. We're running a little late, but we started a little late. So if you're up for a handful of more songs, I'll keep going.
Yes, yes,
Keep
yes.
going, my son.
Yes,
Good
yes, yes.
story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep going.
But, you know, if you've got an important appointment, I won't be insulted, I promise.
No, no, no.
I'm far away.
Peer pressure for death to the neighbors. Big pressure on the chat.
I'll be honest, there were some requests for that song. But out of respect for the violence that actually is real that's going on, I'm going to skip that for this concert, and we'll play it another time. But thanks for asking that. So let me think what else here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I got a couple more things back there to do, so bear with me.
I've got different to do.
Oh, Linda, come back.
No.
Okay.
It's strange watching a concert where you're actually seeing other people as well online.
Well, it is kind of cool, but it's so nice. Look, you know, when I do my regular DeanZine, which I love doing, and with all the switching and stuff like that, and it's nice seeing everyone's comments. But it's definitely different being able to see you folks, and it's definitely got a community feel to it. So I appreciate that.
Do we look okay?
You look fine considering.
Do I look fat?
I'm in my pajamas.
Nah, you look great.
I'm in my pajamas.
Actually, the camera takes 10 pounds off of you. I'm pleased that there were 2 songs that made the list off of my most recent album, off of 12 songs. So this is one of those.
You.
Oh, it's me.
Where'd my mouse button go? Here we go. Try to control yourselves. Just remember that when you laugh or turn the TV on, everyone can hear you. It's hard to sing. So I'm going to mute you again. Stand by. Okay? There you go.
Across the crowded promenade, you suddenly appear. The crowd parts, my heart starts as you draw near. Upon a bench, a book in hand, not far from me you sit. You slowly turn a page, your lips move just a bit, and I could fall for you. I could fall for you. I could be true, be there for you. Dare not try to catch your eye, to do so would be rude. And such a lovely day as this to disturb your solitude. But in some other universe, some other place and time, it's easy to imagine that I could make you mine. And I could fall for you. I could fall for you. I could be true, be there for you. Favorite home, restaurant, and you walk in the door. The waiter takes your orders, the busboy sweeps the floor. You take a sip of coffee, and much to my surprise, you look up from your menu and smile with your eyes, and I fall for you. I could fall for you. I could be true, be there for you.
Nice one.
Come on, Dave.
Love that song.
What? No. Look. Have you spoken to me? Wait for Dean. Have you spoken to me yet? Not yet.
What was the question?
What? No, I'm going to ring him later.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've got a few more songs before we wind up.
You ain't recording anything on the Skyway?
No. Right, was.
I just got to get this one up.
I think everyone's getting better at using Zoom.
Really? Yes, I will. After I've survived this concert, I will do online Zoom classes with my newfound knowledge.
Taunton as a regular fixture.
Yeah, guitar lessons.
Miss Nights.
I'm doing my DeanZines. Oh, you know what? That reminds me.
Guitar lessons.
Last week we had a DeanZine Dean video greetings, because I've been doing video greetings for folks for birthdays and anniversaries and stuff like that. And I had a secret question, which was that on the Pandemonium page in the order section where all the DeanZines and the songwriting workshops are, there was a description of one of the DeanZine offerings, and the question was, what am I consulting about in terms of the mating habits of, and the answer was the red-breasted warbler. And I'm now picking a name out of the Manischewitz almond macaroon jar. The winner of a free DeanZine greeting video is Susan Hartley. I don't know if she's out there, but Susan Hartley, you just won a DeanZine video greeting.
Well done, Susan.
Thanks for reminding me. And, oh, now I'm still looking for,
Guys, did a really, really good one for my wedding anniversary.
oh, thank you. There's an endorsement. Much obliged. Okay, here's what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, and I need a capo. Thank you for your patience and indulgence, folks. I did have all these things set up before the air conditioner blew a fuse.
Excuses, excuses.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. You see this freshman guitar that I'm playing? Well, it's it replaced my original Martin D35, which it's not on this wall, but it's in the wall in the other room. Because after touring around the road for 40 years, it got kind of banged up, and I had to retire it. But I still miss that guitar, and I wrote this song for it.
This guitar can't hold a tune no more. The body is so badly cracked, be impossible to restore. The bridge is warped, the frets are dull, the tuning pegs don't work at all. Doesn't play the way it did before. This guitar can't hold a tune no more. This guitar can't hold a tune no more. It's looking old and battered, just like this troubadour. The neck is bent, the saddle's worn, it's full of dents, the strap is torn. Every city on the store. This guitar can't hold a tune no more. It drew me to the city lights, showered me with sweet delights. Spent lonely nights stretched out on the floor, playing till my fingers were sore. This guitar can't hold the tune no more. This guitar can't hold the tune no more. All the frets are buzzing now, too loudly to ignore. The strings keep slipping out of tune, it's gonna fall to pieces soon. Might be good for just one last encore. This guitar can't hold a tune no more.
Yay!
Great, Dino.
Beautiful.
Mundane.
Have another sip of water.
Nice mug.
No, maybe when it gets hotter in July and I can't use the air conditioning, we'll have a bathing suit concert. How's that?
Oh, cameras.
Will you do another Dean? Will you do another concert?
Well, I would love to, because this has worked out really nicely despite all the glitches. And like I say, it's really nice to see you here. I do love doing the DeanZine, for those of you that have watched it, because I like having guests on. and all the other stuff that we get to do on a regular DeanZine. But
Dean,
there's something
what
nice and
is
intimate about
DeanZine?
this, even though it's sprawling across the world.
What is DeanZine?
Pardon me?
Is DeanZine? Can you explain it to us?
Oh, well, every other Sunday leading up to this for the last 2 months, I've been doing a show not like this. I only do about 6 or 7 songs, and then I have other musical artists and guests, and sometimes the sock puppets drop by, and we do all kinds of silly stuff. And you can see them on Facebook and YouTube. If you go to my YouTube site or my Facebook pages, you can see them as saved videos. Or you go to they're archived on the DeanFriedman.com website. If you look, there's a link there that says DeanZine. You can watch all the ones in the past. And I'll post this, unless someone objects to having themselves on screen, about a month from now. That was what I was thinking, to be able to share it. But that's not obligatory. I guess I should have asked first. But no, I'm asking now. So if anyone has a problem with that, just give me a shout.
Is there any chance that you could get the band back together? You remember you brought a band to the UK for...
I would love to tour with the band once they allow touring again, but the problem is it's just super expensive. So
I know,
if you have...
Can you do a show like this with the band, perhaps?
Well, it's still more complex in this yet pandemic lockdown era.
Yeah, I get.
But I aspire to do that eventually. It just costs money, that's all.
I don't know.
So if anyone has a trust fund or wins the lottery, keep me in mind.
If I had it, I'd give it to you, Dino.
All right, I appreciate that. But just to ask the question, because I would like to do this again, and some find a way to balance, because you don't want to see a concert every week, I don't think. But I wouldn't mind doing one of these once a month. How's that sound to folks?
That would be great. That would be
Yeah.
All right.
Amen.
Yes.
Appreciate that feedback.
Not me.
Well, let me just do a
would
couple
be
more
good.
songs before we wind up, and we can always communicate by email after the fact.
Yeah, thanks, Dino.
I'd love to find out how you do that background to your Zoom.
It's in the settings.
Yeah, there's a virtual background. There's a virtual background in Zoom where you can do all that stuff. All right, I got 3 more songs that I want to play, and so here's one of them. I'm going to just mute you all to the end. So. Way on the other side of the Hudson, deep in the bosom of suburbia, I met a young girl, she sang mighty fine, tears on my pillow and Ave Maria. Standing by the waterfall in Paramus Park, she was working for the Friends of BAI. She was collecting quarters in a paper cup. She was looking for change, and so was I. She was a Jewish girl, I fell in love with her. She wrote her number on the back of my hand. I called her up, I was all out of breath. I said, come hear me play in my rock and roll band. I took a shower and I put on my best blue jeans. I picked her up in my new VW van. She wore a peasant blouse with nothing underneath. I said, hi, she said, yeah, I guess I am. Dairy Queen for something to eat. She had some onion rings, she had a pickle. She forgot to tell me that she didn't eat me. I had a gig in the American Legion Hall. It was a dance for the volunteer ambulance corps. She was sitting in a corner against the wall. She would smile and I melted all over the floor.
shallow and some guy going steady. I started fooling around with the vertical hold. We got the munchies and I made some spaghetti. We sat and we talked into the night while Channel 2 was signing off the air. I found the softness of her mouth. We made love, the bombs bursting in air. Way on the other side of the Hudson, deep in the bosom of suburbia, I met a young girl, she sang mighty fine. Tears on my pillow and Ave Maria. Tears on my pillow and Ave Maria. Tears on my pillow and Ave Maria.
Yay!
Come on. And
Well done, Dean. Good lad.
Thank you, guys.
Still hitting those notes.
I'm going to do two more songs. I'm going to do a new one that I'm still in the middle of writing. So this wasn't on your list, but this is my choice. And then we'll finish off with a duet that you guys can all help me out, even with the time delay. So,
Will you breathe?
So bear with me. I'm still learning this song, folks. But so if you'll
It goes.
indulge me, and I played it once before, but it wasn't complete. It's still kind of a work in progress, but I'm just going to mute you. Try to be quiet if you could. And yeah, I don't have to tell you that we're living through tumultuous times. And even with all the potential for violence and disaster, I am optimistic and hopeful because it feels like an inflection point to get us back on track to try and to do better. And so this next song, it's called An American Lullaby, and I sat down writing to try and, it was maybe an ambitious task, but to try and sort of frame the violent history of this country. And I love this country, but in loving it, I can never ignore the violence that was at its birth and that it spawned, and at least two original sins that created it, even as we tried to better ourselves all over the world. Anyway, I don't mean to lecture, but just to try and explain, some of the passages are cryptic, but they do touch on original sins. Half Moon is actually the name of a ship. Henry Hudson I, that sometime in the, I guess, 1600s, sailed up the Hudson River. And first thing they did was shoot somebody. Drinking gourd is what runaway slaves used to orient themselves from the constellations heading north to Canada to safety. Paradise is a place in Los Angeles. It was the location of another one of the mass shootings that we seem to be so fond of in the United States. So the song, in as gentle and quiet and loving a way as possible, is just sort of trying to remember and acknowledge the sort of the violence inherent in us, because no one's really absolved. Don't you fret now, don't you cry. It's an American lullaby. Manifest destiny's a lie. It's an American lullaby. Half moon sailing through the night. Crack of a musket fired first light. Always keep your powder dry. It's an American lullaby. Signs and guideposts in the sky. It's an American lullaby. On the river road you'll fly. It's an American lullaby. A drinking gourd will point the way. Move by night and sleep by day. And peg leg Joe can rely. It's an American lullaby. Unclench your fist and dry your eye. It's an American lullaby. Judgment served from up on high. It's an American lullaby. One fine night in paradise, the God of thunder rolls the dice. 1,000 rounds light up the sky. It's an American lullaby. Rest your head in dreams you'll fly. While TV pundits prophesy. Our best laid plans have gone awry. It's an American lullaby. He said, I cannot tell a lie. Cross my heart and hope to die. He still won't look you in the eye. It's an American lullaby. Close your eyes now, sleep is nigh. It's an American lullaby. Cross the shallows, do or die. It's an American lullaby. Headlights shining in the dark. Coyotes howl, the bloodhounds bark. You can hear the angels sigh. It's an American lullaby. Human kindness in short supply. It's an American lullaby.
Both houses turn to meeting each other tomorrow.
Really, really love what people are doing, looking in. Yeah, we should get together and like talk about our experiences and how we feel. Boys put together as a family. I can't wait to meet her.
Magic.
Very good, very good.
Magic, Dean.
Thanks for your patience and your indulgence.
Magic.
Brilliant.
Listen, I'm going to wrap it up with this very last song. I want to really thank you folks, because I was terrified to do this, because this is a new technology, and I didn't know whether it would be a disaster or not. But I really enjoyed welcoming you all into my downstairs studio. And thanks for coming and supporting these indie efforts. And I don't know, be good to yourselves and to everybody else around you.
Thank you, Dean. It was brilliant.
Thank you. And I'm going to ask you to help me out on this last song. I know it's going to be a total mess with the delay, but I'll enjoy it. What are you crazy? How the hell can you say what you just said?
I was talking to myself. Oh my God.
That was great. By the way, I forgot to say, your endearing mother called today.
Told you I didn't sing that bit.
Did you see Lisa?
Yes, I saw
Lisa.
Now why you're angry?
I was angry.
Be a little.
Honey, baby.
Be the weather.
Don't be a baby.
How am I supposed to feel?
All the things you don't reveal. And
You can't make us and we're not as fun
like the things we are.
It was much better with take that.
Would you like to talk about it?
There's not much to say. That's my part, thank you. We had lives to say. Her lives to
disarray.
Kristen does that as well.
Too much rain.
She still goes around as if she is always stumbling off a cliff.
Do you still want her?
What are you saying?
Do you still love her?
Stop playing.
Baby, I mean it.
And you forget her?
Baby, don't stop it. You should know better. This is hard to do, but there's no one for me but you. And you can't think you're lucky stars, but we're not as smart as you'd like to think we are. Baby, I'm sorry I was wrong. I have no alibis. I was acting like a fool, and I apologize.
Listen, hun, I know you're done. That's okay. Don't have to look so.
Do you still love me?
Yes, I still love you.
You're not just being nice.
I'm not just being nice.
You feel sleepy.
I was so sincere. Slide. I may not be all that bright.
lucky stars, we're not as smart as we we are, and
Take our lucky stars.
not as smart as and everybody together, it's impossible that we'll be. We can thank our lucky stars. We're not as smart as we like to think.
That was horrific.
That
You know,
sounded
usually
like
I
what
say everybody get home safe, but you're already home.
Thanks, Dean. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Dean.
Safe.
really, really good. Thank you, Dean.
Hey, everybody.
Here and
Thank you.
catch you guys on the line. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.